Hey guys, so it's my first official YouTube video. I was trying to spitball what I could do for my video, and as I was watching more and more videos, I was collecting like brainstorm ideas, and one of them that a lot of YouTubers do is they do 50 things about me. So I was sitting there last night and I was like, I think I'm gonna do the 50 things about me. It's simple, it's easy, great way to start off a YouTube. Yes, my face is very fat right now because I just got my wisdom teeth out, so it was about 3 days ago, so it's pretty bad. Okay, so I'm HayHay. I'm 18. I'm a senior at Shepherd High School. Now, I'm involved in a lot of sports. I play softball, soccer, and bowling. I used to play basketball and volleyball, but I stopped playing volleyball and became interested in bowling, which I don't even know why I stopped playing volleyball because they're not in the same season. So, anyway. So, I had a group of people write out 50 questions. I answered them. So here we go. Okay, the reason I decided to start a YouTube channel is because for years people have been telling me, do one, you're so funny. My best friend, she is really convinced that I can hit it big and stuff. So, why not? You know, if it works, great. If not, it doesn't. So, my favorite YouTube star would be either Liza or the Dolan twins, because they're so much. Either the Dolan twins or Liza, because they're so funny, and Liza is herself, and that's what I'm looking for to base my channel around. I'm looking for people to see who I really am, and yeah. Another question that was asked was, what do I love doing with my friends? I just love being around my friends. It doesn't matter what we're doing as long as I'm around them. We can play sports, we can play, games, video games, board games. I don't really care. My best friend and I, we love watching movies and playing card games. So, yeah. I play soccer. I'm a goalie and a striker. I really enjoy it. At first we were just a club, and now we're turning into a team. And I'm also on my high school varsity bowling team. I average about 165, 170. This year's my last year because I'm a senior, so I'm really hoping to go to states. And another one of my hobbies is I love drawing. I love painting because it really gives me a place where I can just sit and just express myself. On this wall to my right, I used to have like tons of paintings that I did, but I took them down because it just seemed too cluttered. I'm starting to get into it more. I also love reading because I love going on a new adventure every time I open up a new book. Honestly, I'm really shy at first. It takes a lot for me to open up to people, but once I open up, I am outgoing, I'm funny, and I'm just me. I'm really creative. I love building things. I love doing crafts. I love expressing myself through art. My mom and I do a lot of art stuff. We create a lot. Like, we go on these family camping trips every year, and like each sibling has to come up with an art craft thing to do with the nieces and nephews, and it's a lot of fun. It's a good bonding time. I am an open book once I am proven that I can trust you. When it comes to relationships, I haven't had the best experience. It's okay because the ones that I've been through just means that they're not the ones for me. So one less person I have to worry about, I guess. And when I do find the right person, they'll see me for me, and not just for my body. So some people say it can be pretty interesting. My best friend, when she comes over to my house, we're constantly just making each other laugh, and usually around dinner time when we all sit down, my little brother, my mom and dad and I get like these spurts of energy where I'm crazy funny. I come up with crazy things, and it makes them laugh so hard. They love it. And like, I'll go into a crazy accent and I'll talk like that all dinner, or I'll make up jokes and stuff like that. Okay, if I could spend one day with a YouTuber, who would it be? Either Liza or the Dolan twins. Like I said, to me, they are a huge inspiration, and I think that they could teach me so much in that one day that it'd be worth that day would be so fun and so full of laughter. I think it'd be a fun day. If I could travel anywhere, where would I travel to and why? I'd probably go to California. I have a friend out there that he's an amazing singer, and I really want to see him. But me still being in high school, it's kind of hard because I can't go out there yet. So I've been looking online, like trying to get prices and stuff for hotels and tickets. I've wanted to surprise him for a while now. So yeah. My dream job. Okay, this is gonna sound bizarre to most people. I want to be a doctor that travels the world and takes care of people that can't necessarily afford to pay a hospital bill. I want to be able to help them, even, like I said, if they can't afford a hospital bill, I don't think that you shouldn't get the medical attention that you need. So I want to go around the world and save lives. My favorite Hollywood celebrity, probably Zac Efron. He just seems very natural. When he's acting, everything just seems very real, which I like because I don't like a cheesy movie, but when he's in it, it's very composed and very natural. My favorite TV shows or series. I watch quite a bit of Netflix, so my favorite show on there is probably Young and Hungry. I finished it. I was a little upset with the way it ended, but it's okay. I mean, and then on TV, it'd probably be Boy Meets World because I don't know, I've always been glued to that show ever since I was little, so yeah. My favorite vehicle favorite vehicle is the kind that gets me from point A to point B, honestly. My family's a huge Ford family, but I'm like, hey, if it gets me to point B and I'm at point A, I don't care if it's a Ford. As long as it's not going to break down on me on the way there, I don't care. Do you have any siblings or are you an only child? Sadly, I'm not an only child. No, I'm just kidding. I love my siblings. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister, 2 older brothers and 1 older sister and a little brother. My little brother still lives with me. He is going to be 16. The other 3 all grown up. They have at least 3 kids of their own. They're all married. They're in the early 30s. They live pretty close to me. We're all really a close-knit family. So, what's my favorite thing to eat and drink? Like I said, I love anything my mom makes. And I love drinking chocolate milk. That is my favorite drink. I love chocolate milk. My mom makes this, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like spaghetti bake. I love that stuff. But she makes these, okay, she takes enchiladas and she makes it into like a lasagna and she bakes it. So it's called enchilada lasagna. It is so good. It's like lasagna but with enchiladas instead of noodles. So, I want to travel and provide medical attention to those that either are afraid to go to the hospital because of something that, you know, personal reasons, or they can't afford it, you know, something. I have a journal that I write in a lot, okay? It's called my rant book. I try to write in it every night. No, that doesn't mean that I rant a lot. It's more like what I did that day. It's gonna be a memory book later on in life. My favorite kind of music. I love any kind of music. I prefer country because I like the way country makes me feel. I listen to a lot of music, honestly. Don't think that I'm like some hillbilly because I just listen to country. No, I don't just listen to country. I listen to a lot of like today's hits and stuff like that. I am only at 5'5", and I honestly hate my height, okay? I used to be taller. I used to be 5'7", and then like 5 years ago, I was in a softball accident where I slid into the plate and it cracked my knee. It chipped my kneecap, so now I cannot stand straight. I can fit a whole fist under my leg when I'm sitting down on the ground. We didn't know until 3 weeks later because the swelling was so bad. I kept on playing on it, which made it worse. But I wasn't about to sit out because I don't like sitting. So I want to get my hair cut, but I'm afraid to because it's kind of attached to me. But when I do get it cut after my senior pictures, I am going to donate it to Locks of Loves or Wigs for Kids. I want to donate it so that those kids that are in the hospitals can have wigs too. I do not get emotional during movies whatsoever. My mom and dad sometimes are like, how do you not cry, you know, like, I didn't cry during Fault in Our Stars, I didn't cry during Marley and Me, like, any movie that people normally cry, I didn't cry, so I don't know why. I don't laugh Like, it doesn't matter how funny the movie is, I just sit there and watch the movie. My favorite movie. This one's a tough one. I watch a lot of movies. I watch them pretty much every day, so it's a tough one for me. I'd have to say She's the Man. Yeah, I think that's the one. I want to get my belly button pierced. I do have my ears pierced, but I hardly ever wear my earrings. I want to get my belly button pierced, but my parents are like crazy against it. So maybe in the future, I don't know. I love most animals. It takes a lot for me not to love animals. We actually own a little farm. We have about 80 chickens, 40 rabbits. We have 5 dogs, 1 cat. Like, we have cows. We used to have goats. We used to have pigs. We used to have sheep. So I've been raised around animals my entire life. We used to have a pet deer my dad found on the side of the road when it was a fawn. His mom was dead. And she stayed with us, and the dogs protected her, and then eventually, after so many years of having her, she ran off with a buck, so yeah. My favorite childhood memory. Well, I have a lot of favorite childhood memories, so my least favorite would probably be either when I went camping and my little brother tipped over a hot crate on my foot and it burned both my feet, and I couldn't do anything for 2 weeks while we were camping. I sat there while all the other kids were running around. My feet were all wrapped up, and I was like, this is awesome. And then another one is probably when I fell and cracked my head open on the platform at the playground. I lost my favorite sandals that day. I have a scar right where I'm at right here. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Ooh. Yeah, so yeah. If I won $1 million, what would I spend it on? I would put it in the bank and spend it on my needs throughout my life. Or I would put it in my bank, and then eventually when I have a family, I would spend it on a vacation that we went on or something. Another question I had was, since I'm a softball player, do I love baseball? No. Baseball takes forever to play. Or watch. I love playing it, but I hate watching it. Honestly, it takes hours. Like, softball games, you're in and you're out, okay? And then baseball games, I swear it takes like 5 hours for one game. They take up a whole afternoon. Makes sense. Do I have any role models, and how are they a role model to me? My parents are role models to me. That sounds like such a cliche. But my mom is a stay-at-home mom. She tried going to nursing school when she had my 3 other siblings, but realized that kids were her life, and she stays at home. She does the office work for my dad's company. My dad is a drywaller. He drywalls houses and he paints. He is a role model to me because they're getting up in their ages, and they're teaching me that no matter how old you are, you never stop doing what you love. My dad goes to work, he comes home, and he goes and hits in the barn with my brother and I. Or my mom, she will be doing stuff all day, and then she'll pick us up from school and go do something with us. It amazes me, like, or she watches the grandkids, and we know that she's tired because she was up all night doing stuff for the business, and she watches them, and It blows my mind, honestly. They're my heroes. If I could live anywhere for the rest of my life, where would it be? I would live wherever my heart finds home. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I live in Michigan, so, I mean, I love Michigan, don't get me wrong, but it's cold. It's freaking cold. So, out of all the superpowers, what superpower would I have? I would have the superpower to read minds, because I hate when people have something to say, but they won't say it. It's like, I hate it. Just speak your mind, and if that person doesn't like it, then they don't like it, you know? Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. Another question I was asked is is there any random facts you want the viewers to know? Honestly, if you guys have any questions, just ask. Because I love talking to you guys. I love getting involved. I love learning about you guys too. So, and there is going to be an email linked below. So if you guys do have any questions, just click on that email, send me an email, and I usually answer back pretty fast. So, if I had money to give a organization or a fundraiser, what organization or fundraiser would it be? I would give it to St. Jude's Children's Hospital, because they are doing such a good job treating all those children, and I would give them money so that they can further their research or buy new equipment or get toys for the kids, something. Who is my favorite author? I read a lot of books. Like I said earlier in the video, books take me on a new adventure. I love reading a new book. I love any author I read. I haven't read a bad book yet. And trust me, I read a lot of books. So, yeah. My favorite holiday. My favorite holiday. My favorite holiday would be any holiday, because I get to see my whole family, and I love my family. I love seeing my distant cousins. I love seeing my close cousins. You know, I love holidays. Is there anything I'm afraid of? I hate snakes and spiders. Absolutely hate them. Can't stand them. Because one night, I was laying in bed, and I felt something run across my face. I was like, oh my god. I thought it was my cat. So, because she hits my face when I'm sleeping. So I kind of just like brush it off, and it runs across my face again. I was like, okay, there's definitely something in my bed. And then I felt it like run down my leg, and I was like, that's not my cat. So I like rip off my blankets, and there's this huge spider like this big, and it's like one of those fuzzy ones running all over my body, and I am done. I was like, guys, I had a peace with you, and now I'm done. I don't do snakes or spiders anymore. No. If I was able to go anywhere in the world, where would I go? I'd go to California to see my friend. I also want to go to their fairs that they have on the beaches. They're so cool. I think it's called the OC Fair on Long Beach. What is my favorite video game to play? Honestly, I don't play video games. I play Black Ops here and there with my little brother. That's very rare. I play zombies. Yeah. I do have an Xbox, but I hardly play it, so. What's my favorite board game? Okay. I love, pretty much any board game, you know? I love the connections and the laughs that you get through them. My friends and I love them. We play them all the time. We'll have movie and board game nights where we just play movies and board games. Yeah. If I would go back in time, what was one thing I would change? I don't think I'd change anything. I mean, I think my life ended up the way it was supposed to end up, and here I am. Everything happens for a reason. I wouldn't change a single thing. If I could go back and live my life a different way, I wouldn't change it. I would be living the way I am right now, a minute at a time. You know. What type of animal is my favorite animal? I don't know. I have a pet mouse. She's pretty cool. I have a pet cat. She's a jerk sometimes, but she's pretty cool. She's actually right here. I have 5 dogs. I love them all. They're my babies. My cows. See, I can't just choose one, because, like I said, I love all animals. My dream car. Be pretty nice to have. A Mustang. But I also like trucks. That sounded really hillbilly. That wasn't, no. Okay. Yeah, I love trucks. I would get a truck, probably. It's my first car. Right now I have an SUV my parents bought for me. It gets me places. It's kind of older, but it works. What kind of things do I want to do when I'm older? Oh, what kind of things do I want to do now that I'm older? I want to graduate high school. I want to go to college. I want to find a boy and settle down. And then start our lives. You know, the basic American dream. Call me basic, I guess. I don't know. What? Would you live forever or have a normal life? I would have a normal life because living forever would suck. Like, what happens when everyone that you love's gone? I don't know. I don't know if I could do it, honestly. I don't know. Okay, another question I had is, who am I? In my words, who would I explain myself to be? I think I'm a really caring person. I do come off a little strong sometimes, but I mean, if I come off strong, it's usually because I like you. Like, I want to have that kind of person in my life. I don't surround myself around negative people. I used to as a freshman, sophomore, and then I realized those people aren't going to stay around after high school. Yeah, so I mean, I think I'm a pretty positive person. I'm funny. I love meeting new people. So, yeah. What am I passionate about? I'm passionate about a lot. I'm passionate about supporting my best friend, supporting all my friends. I'm passionate about my family. I'm really passionate about sports. Sports is my vibe. That's my thing. I'm passionate about graduating. I love cooking so much. Like, you guys do not understand. I love cooking. It's right up there with sports. I'm actually in a culinary class right now, so that's kind of fun. I've built a lot of new friendships in that class. So, yeah. If I had 1 year left to live, how would I live it? I would make so many memories. I would go out with a bang, if that's what you want to say. That's kind of bad wording because you know you're gonna die in a year, but that's not what I meant, okay? I meant, like, I would spend so much time with my family and friends. You know, I'd go out with a bang in their memory. That's a really bad wording. What is the biggest lesson I've learned in my life? My biggest lesson is treat others how you want to be treated. Because I know that is really cliche, I know it's really basic, but it's true. Because honestly, in my experience, if I treat somebody like crap, they're gonna treat me like crap, and I don't like it. So I'm nice to whoever I'm around. You should be too. Sorry, my face is really fat. Is there something I'm holding on to? Honestly, if you would have asked me this 4 months ago, I would have said yeah, because I was holding on to the memories that I had of my ex. He meant a lot to me, but then I met somebody new, and there's somebody, he came into my life about a month ago, and he's honestly the best thing that's ever happened to me. No, we're not dating, we're just friends. We decided it's better that way, but he is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And we were on quite a ride. There was a lot of people that didn't agree with it. A lot of people that didn't want it to happen. There's also a lot of people that supported us, which I want to thank you so much because that meant so much to me. But we realized that we're better friends. It's better for everything. Like, it just works out so much better. And honestly, I'm glad he's in my life. He's changed my outlook on a lot. When I first met him, I asked him, I was like, what's your opinion on a girl? And he said, they're kind of like pineapple. They're hard on the outside, but sweet on the inside. And since then, I don't know what it is, but it's just, I look at the world a different way. And then he asked me, he's like, what's your point of view on a guy? And I was like, it's generally people, like, people in general, I think they're like jawbreakers, you know? Each layer is a different color. Each layer is a different thing. He taught me how to think like that. And I just want to say thank you for that. It's crazy how one person come in your life and change it so much. He has taught me so much. He's taught me that one day somebody's going to come into my life and make it worth it. So yeah, we're pretty close. Yeah. What has stopped me from pursuing any of my dreams? Nothing. Nobody can hold me back, honestly. And if they step in front of me, try to stop me, I step to the side and walk right around them. I don't think anybody should hold you back from your dreams. If you have a dream, go for it. And like I said, like I'm gonna be linking my email below, and if you guys ever want to talk, just send me an email. No big deal. I think it's so cool listening to your guys' stories. I love learning about you guys. It's awesome. It's worth it. Okay, that's the end of my video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and that like button, and maybe even email me. Let me get a little bit of information about you. Let me know about you. So I should be posting every Thursday of every week, so make sure to turn on the notifications. Peace.